was obviously a really long road, but feel more prepared than ever. I had a lot of time, so.
Yeah. I guess how would you describe the journey back? I'm sure there was lots of ups and downs and twists and turns, but kind of lead us through that.
Yeah, no, when I got my Tommy John, I really got it at an unfortunate time. I got it March 23rd with my surgery, and it's a 12 to 14 month recovery. So trying to get back for last season just wasn't in my cards. I didn't want to rush anything either, so brought me to this season, and honestly, I feel great right now, and that's all I can ask for. His body feels awesome, so.
And did you feel that against Dallas Baptist or whatever game? I can't even remember the last one, but did it happen during that series?
Nothing from that series, I don't think.
Okay.
I had a lot of throwing back to back, so it might have led up to that.
Okay.
But kept training. I was throwing in the fall. I had a great fall, but then it was in winter when it ultimately happened.
Okay, so it was the following March that you had it. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, and so just the fall kind of built up towards it. Okay.
Exactly, yeah.
And how would you describe the emotion of that third out, that first game back, hugging Tanner and all that?
Oh, it was awesome. It was so surreal. Just realizing how many guys had my back and were so pumped as I was. That's what honestly made it so special was just seeing all their like pats on the butt and good jobs. Like that was amazing.
Yeah.
That's all I could ask for.
Was there any point last year where you questioned whether this moment and being able to come back was possible, or was that still something you were really pushing for?
I was definitely pushing. Like I wanted to come back so bad. Like it wasn't until postseason too that I really started to figure out and like have that confidence in my stuff again. But we just thought about it, and it wasn't worth just blowing the whole year for that. And still the uncertainty if I'm going to go out there, and obviously there'd be a huge moment if I were to have done that. So
Is it tough? Like, take us through those games in the postseason, just sitting there. And like, did you feel like, man, like, I really wish I was out there right now?
oh, every single moment. That was the stuff that kept me up at night, without a doubt. Like I just wanted to help out the team and be a part of that. Not being able to contribute and support the guys, like it's a tough feeling because that's why we do what we do, is to be able to go out there and compete and just it's a real gut punch for sure.
You went on a lot of trips. You didn't go to the regionals, so you didn't go to Baton Rouge, did you?
I was there, wasn't in the dugout.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. So you just watched from the stands?
Exactly.
Okay. Just where you want to be, just watching from the stands.
Yeah, seriously, it was tough.
What would you say, kind of looking back, when you reflect on the last 2 years, what was maybe the lowest moment or the hardest kind of moment?
The toughest moment was I had been cleared throwing bullpens. I was having success, feeling good, and then just the timing of everything, and like you have to relearn how to throw a baseball again and getting that timing and really trusting your elbow. And there was about a month period I was just lost. Like my timing was bad. I didn't trust my stuff, and I think it was just the accumulation of feeling kind of rushed to be out there on the mound, and I just physically wasn't there yet. So that was a tough moment, but got through that, and it was makes that low moment makes those high moments feel so much better because you've been through the struggle and whatnot.
Do you remember any advice or seeing Abel go through this, I guess, when you're freshman year? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I remember I've had plenty of teammates go through it, but
what was kind of the advice, or what did you learn from watching them? I don't know.
The biggest piece of advice was just having a loose arm action and not thinking about what your arm's doing coming back, because sometimes you get too mechanically thinking versus just going back to like the biggest thing that helped me was just going back to like a little kid, like let's just play catch and have fun, loose arm action, treat it like a whip, and that ultimately just kept that philosophy, and that kept building me back up and brought me a lot more confidence, that's for sure.
You got a elo bump yet?
A little bit,
yeah.
Not too much to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm still working to just build up. I want to be healthy all season, and that's the ultimate goal right now.
So where are you pitching right now? Where's your velo at and everything?
Been about low nines,
Okay.
91, 92 or so, yeah.
It's a good spot, yeah.
Yeah.
And you have pretty good command of your pitches, like you feel your slider and everything?
Yeah, no, I think that's one of my greatest strengths, is just being able to command my off speed. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's my forte.
Mm-hmm.
When you were warming up for the first time 2 weeks ago, what was going through your mind as you were, did you feel you were ready to go? Did you feel ready for that moment?
Yeah, I felt totally prepared. Was no nerves. It was more like excitement. Like I've been waiting for this. I've been thinking about this every night. So
What's going to be that feeling when you step onto this field for the first time? And a long time. What's that feeling going to be like?
It's going to feel like being right at home again, I think. I'm really excited.
Where's the game ball from that first one that Tanner beat?
That's actually sitting on my mini fridge in my room. Got to keep that separate from all my other little balls, so.
Right above the beer, just right on top there. What did he say to you? I know I saw him kind of, give you some love and stuff. What did he tell you right in that moment afterwards?
He was just telling me how proud he is. He's seen the struggle, and we live over by each other, so he knows. He's seen the ups and downs, me dealing with it, so he was just as happy as I was, which was pretty dang awesome.
And then I imagine you feel pretty solid as 2 outings, kind of reassuring. What do you envision the season playing out for you? What do you kind of see for yourself this year?
Honestly, whenever the coaches call my name in the pen, I'm ready to rock, and that's all I want to do is just be a guy to go get 3 outs. They need 6 or whatever. Just name's called. I just want to be a reliable guy.
What random? Take me back to Canada
Okay.
in the summer. What was the biggest takeaway you had? Like, what was the first thing that comes to mind when I say Canada? What pops into your head? Why are you smiling?
Canada was a grind. I think it was a great spot for like young guys to realize like how much we're buying into this. It was a good like training trip. It was all baseball, which was awesome. Like there was no other focus other than just let's get better, and I think it was a great opportunity for the team to just like, because you have all the new guys and you don't know each other as well as we do right now, but that was a great bonding experience for sure.
And are you like 2 to a room or 4 to a room, or what's the
2 to a room?
2 to a
yeah.
room. And so who were you with? You mix it
Canada?
up? Yeah.
I think I was with AJ.
Okay.
Might be mixing that up.
And when you go in and you see Micah's name on the wall or his, record or whatever there, like, what's he like?
Oh yeah, because he's going home.
Yeah.
He was the tour guide for
Okay.
us, but then he also didn't grow up in that area, so
Okay.
he wasn't too familiar.
So it was kind of a joke of a tour.
Yeah, exactly.
But he went there for like school or to play baseball, and I gotcha.
Exactly.
Do you foresee, in what ways do you foresee the week or 10 days or whatever it was benefiting you come June, come May? How do you envision what the takeaway from that of you guys?
I think just like for guys to realize like how much in a day we're doing this, how early we show up to the yard, because dudes in high school, they're playing 7-inning games and they're showing up an hour before, but like once you get to college, you got to buy in because you're showing up multiple hours before, and they're 9-inning games and you're doing it multiple times a week. Like it's all baseball, so it was a good I feel like a good little reality check for everyone.
You tweaking a little bit from the phone, from not having it? Like, did you feel a little...
I was fine. Some of the young guys, man, that was tough for them for sure.
Who had the hardest time?
Oof. I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
I don't want to point
Any
anybody
freshman?
out. Yeah, any freshman I think would be a good one
Okay.
for sure.
Is it difficult for you having your own journey and having your own things that you're battling through, while also being one of the eldest stations of this team and then trying to lead this? Is that a balance you have to find with worrying about yourself and then also trying to help out the young guys as much as possible?
Yeah, no, definitely. But everyone here too, like they got my back. They know I'm dealing with stuff and they're helping me out. But ultimately, like past couple of years, like trying to be a leader when you're not able to compete, it can be hard. Trying to like, because guys don't know you can do that. You're like capable of competing. So
It's something you try to do when you run out onto the field to be a leader. What was one of the things that you sort of took upon yourself during that time to be?
I think just like leading by example with stuff. Like I always try to do my lonely work and never cutting corners with stuff. Like always just trying to put in time. I'm not the biggest like vocal guy all the time. Just kind of lead by example. I try to.
What will you say to Aiden as he goes through what you just went through? Have you guys talked to her? Has he reached out to you at all? Menez, I mean.
Yeah, no, actually, he's going to the same surgeon as me too, and I told him too, like, it's a long road, dude. Like, you just gotta embrace the suck. Like, there's no rushing it, and that was something I had to realize. But I'll definitely be there for him if he needs any support. But yeah.
Thanks, Joey.
Yeah.